Hello, God's Design. Lately, I've been talking more about, things like sexual abuse, things like virginity, and all these issues surrounding our bodies because it's one of the areas we've been studying in depth. In my course, I'm currently studying Masters in Family and Child Psychology, and one area we recently studied was in the area of sexual abuse. Now, one of the major things that gives room to sexual abuse is when people are able to, come into a child's life, deceive them, and make them keep quiet. One thing that they said, there was this research that interviewed perpetrators of sexual abuse, and one major thing they said they always looked out for were children who did not have a close relationship with their parents, who were not able to talk to people about whatever it is that happens to them. So one major thing they tell them to do is they can give them maybe a simple gift, just a piece of chocolate, and say, don't tell anybody, this is just between me and you. And in that way they are already testing. And so when they see children that still run to tell their parents that, oh, I just got a chocolate from so and so person, they usually back off and move away from those type of children. But when they approach children who have nobody to talk to, who cannot approach their parents and tell them, and actually end up keeping the secret about that chocolate, one thing immediately that they know is that this child, even if this child is abused, this child will not be able to talk about it. And now I'm bringing this exact thing to you now, as a parent, as a sibling, as a relative, or somebody who just cares. I want you to realize this. If children or if people have no one to talk to, no one to turn to when they are in need, when they have nobody as friends, nobody to, their mom is not their friend, their father is not their friend, no trusted adults in their life, you are leaving them vulnerable to be abused. You are leaving them vulnerable to emotional abuse, bullying, physical abuse, sexual abuse, and all manner of psychological traumas. So please, parents especially, I urge you to draw your children close. Don't just be a person that is obeyed but not related with. Be a person that your children can come and confide in, and you will not react anyhow. Now I want to ask you this question, parents. Imagine if your child comes to tell you that they have been abused. How will you react? Will you scream? Will you cry? Will you start shouting, blood of Jesus, it cannot be me, it cannot be me? Because sometimes we just think abuse is, it's just about people outside. But most times abuse can be so close to us, but we decide to keep ourselves in this shell that no, it cannot be my child. If your child comes to meet you to tell you they've been abused, please, one major thing you need to do is do not overreact. Don't start screaming and say, how will it happen to me? Keep your emotions under control, because it is very important for them to continue that conversation and for you to be able to help them out of that issue. And sometimes before children start talking about whatever it is that they are going through, they will try to test the waters. So please, let your heart be open to listen to your children, but keep your emotions under control. Don't shut them down. Don't say you are too busy. Ask them, how was your day? Find out about the things that they are going through. Relate with them. Create conversation. Develop an actual relationship with your children so that you do not leave them vulnerable to abuse. Remember, you are God's design.